Hello and welcome back again to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We had a absolutely terrible, awful run last time. We got Tiny Planet and one room, we went from about 10 hearts to 0. It just completely wrecked us. It was the room with those stupid turret guys that you can never hit. And Tiny Planet, I can't actually aim my shot, so we just got owned. And that is why I will never take Tiny Planet unless I have a synergy already planned up for it, because that's just a god-awful item, really. Like, if you have Brimstone technology, it's a fantastic item. If you have normal shots, it is awful. If you have Ipecac, it will probably kill you in the first room without having to wait for a room. And we had a good run, you know, Thunder Thighs, which meant we broke all of the rocks and tinted rocks that we come across. That's why we had so many Spirit Hearts, but it wasn't enough. So this run, let's see how it's going to be. Number 1, Tears Up. Very high rate of fire, but very low range. So we're going to have to get really close to enemies, but hey, it's not Tiny Planet. This actually increases our damage quite substantially because of the rate of fire. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to use a bomb to get this tinted rock. I will think about it. I'll think about opening that chest. You know, let's blow up the bomb guy. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get him next to the wall, but with these spider hosts here, I'm a little bit concerned about taking too much damage. And forgive me if I'm a little bit concerned about my health. Usually I don't care about health all that much, but from that Tiny Planet run, health wasn't enough. We had all the health in the world, and it just wasn't enough. So with this key, I am going to open the chest up here. We picked up another key, which means it was well worth it, as well as 3 cents. If we pick up 2 more cents, we have 5 cents, which is, I think, the magic number in attempting to spawn an arcade on subsequent floors. So if we can pick up 2 more pennies, I would be happy about that. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, but that's okay. Number 1 is, it's an okay item. I like it for the most part. I'll never take it if I have something like Ipecac, of course. But it's a pretty good item. You know, Monster's not a problem even when you have range, because you like to stand up next to him and really make those shots count. So number 1 just means you have more damage to pump at him. Just dodge those jumps, we're fine. He's dead and we're gonna pick up damage. Not health. Health is okay. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any Spirit Hearts. Spirit Hearts would be fantastic because they would protect our health, protect our red health. We would get a deal with the devil on the next floor. All would be good. I am going to play the spikes. Now, I think you have a random chance of getting a chest every time you play it, but if you play down to half a heart exactly, you just get a chest spawn. And you know what? That was 1,010% worth it. We picked up a bomb and a free HP upgrade. Now with this bomb, I'm going to look for the first secret room. Pick up 3 more cents, and hey, that is our magic number for getting an arcade, 5 cents. And I think that was a great play. I noticed that we had half a heart. I went back, played the self-sacrifice room, paid for itself tremendously. We could have used the bomb on that tinted rock on the boss room and gotten a Spirit Heart, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk not taking damage and hope that we get that deal with the devil still. You know, thinking about it on second thought, maybe we should have played or blown up the tinted rock first, because tinted rocks give you a chance of getting bombs out of them. So I could have gotten a bomb back and a Spirit Heart, ideally, and then just use the bomb on the secret room as well. Now this room is one that I don't see all that frequently. You gotta avoid those spikes that are moving around. And I don't want to go to the curse room because I'm not sure if curse room door damage applies to the deal with the devil chances. If it does, I'd rather just not risk it, and I'll come back later. This room is not too terribly difficult. This guy's gonna explode, I think, so just gotta keep our distance, which is difficult with number 1, but we managed to do it. We picked up a bomb, so I think there was a tinted rock in that that spike room up above there, but we'll come back to that later. Again, I don't want to take damage if I can help it. And I'm going to shoot all this poop. You know, we're not terribly overpowered. We unlocked the butterbeam, which is a bad item. We're not terribly overpowered, so we need to kind of play all of our angles. You know, we did that on the last floor by playing the self-sacrifice room, and we have to do the same. We have to do the same thing on this floor. We have to kind of play our angles. Picked up a spirit heart, which is perfect. Hopefully, we will be able to keep this again. I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's very important that we don't take red heart damage and that we get to deal with the devil. There's another tinted rock right here. We're going to try to come back with a bomb if we get one before the boss room. And if we get one after the boss room, I might just wait until the end of the floor, blow that up, get a spirit heart for the next floor, get another deal with the devil, and then we'll start rolling. These little dingles aren't much of a problem. Our boss is going to be Larry Jr., which, honestly, with this short of range, I'm not very happy about. I'm probably going to take damage against him because he's difficult to predict, and when you have to be really close to him to do damage, it's likely that he's just going to turn into us. We'll take damage. That's what the Spirit Heart is for. The Spirit Heart is here to protect us. Luckily, though, we managed to do it without getting hit, which is surprising. I'm not going to pick up the HP upgrade immediately. I want to visit to deal with the devil first. And I'm going to take both of these. Brother Robbie, missing page 2. It's essentially a Necronomicon when you get hit. And now I'll pick up the blue cap. It really wasn't that important not picking up the blue cap immediately. It's more important when you have low health because you can take deals with the devil, go back, pick up the HP up, and then have 1 or 2 hearts, especially if there's 9 lives. But none of that happened, so we'll just have to make sure we revisit that spot of commentary when we actually get a deal with the devil and HP upgrade on maybe the next floor, maybe the next run. Unicorn Horn. It's a pretty good item, and in fact works quite well for us on this floor because we can use it on the blood bank and get some extra plays out of it, which is what we're exactly going to do. We're going to hopefully get 15 cents, go to the shop, buy an item. We picked up IV bag, and unlike Wrath of the Lamb, as soon as we picked up the IV bag, the effect from the Unicorn Horn stopped. So we can't activate Unicorn Horn, pick up the IV bag, and play it. I'm going to play it anyways, just to get the money. I think our health is okay. The nickel's nice. There's no extra hearts except for up here. I am going to go to the curse room. And hey, it paid for itself. Speed up. I think that definitely paid for itself. We got an extra spirit heart out of it. We managed to protect the black heart here. And we are going to go to the shop. Hopefully pick up an extra key and an item. We didn't pick up anything. And again, we can't pick up the battery, go play the IV bag more, because as soon as we pick up the IV bag, the Unicorn Horn effect will stop. So I'm just going to pick up the Spirit Heart, donate a penny, and then leave. No bombs, can't access any secret rooms. No Thunder Thighs, can't open those pots, break those rocks. We're just going to move on to the next floor. We're making progress. It's a little bit slow, but that's what you get. I am going to go to the curse room immediately. We have plenty of spirit hearts, so I don't imagine we'll take red heart damage. If we did, it would kill us. So, and hey, it paid for itself again. Bonies. Bonies are going to be tricky with number 1. We're just going to have to keep dodging in a little square circle pattern as much as possible. Bonies don't track you when they shoot. They shoot where you are, not where you will be going. Some enemies in the Binding of Isaac Rebirth do shoot where you are traveling, not where you are. You have to kind of adjust your dodges according to the enemy type. For bonies, just run around in a circle, keep shooting them. You should be able to dodge most of their attacks. I am going to shoot this fire, even though it did hit me. Maybe we'll get extremely lucky, get a nickel or dime. Nope. That's okay, we have plenty of spirit hearts right now, and we don't have tiny planet. So these dingles shouldn't be too much of a problem. Brother Bobby is it's going to be helpful on particular rooms with enemies that are long distance away from us, but for right now we haven't really been able to exploit him. Bonies, just dodge and never stop moving. Never go back on your movements. Never turn around. Just keep going in one direction. Don't get as close as I was there, but just keep going. Never double back. I double back there, but I was adjacent to a wall. I didn't have a choice. Just keep going. See, I doubled back. I got hit. Okay. I am gonna fight in here. It's not worth it. Maybe we'll get an item out of it. I was hoping for keys. I need keys. I need to be able to visit the shop. But these rooms should not be too bad. We're putting out a lot of damage, and as long as we don't get any enemies as long as we don't get bonies will be a problem. Everything else will be fine on. These guys, not a problem. Just gotta do a little bit of dodges. There we go. And no drop, but hey, it was 1/6 of a unicorn horn charge, so we can't feel too bad about that. Now these flies, I think they explode, yeah. So we've got to keep our distance from them. And, you know, I would have loved to fight these guys with Tiny Planet, because the red ones you can actually shoot without them popping up first. Just gonna keep our distance, not get cornered. Dead. I don't like that champions don't drop as many items in Rebirth. You know, I miss having all the champions drop keys and bombs and pennies and hearts. It seems like there's a rare few champions that actually drop a consumable when you kill them. And don't get hemmed in. We have spirit hearts, but we can't take too much damage against Pestilence because he can deal a lot of damage if we get stuck in a corner and pelted with these bombs. The problem is, oh no, the problem is our range. Our range is not strong enough. It's not far enough. We get close, he shoots a bomb, we don't have time to dodge out of the way. Even though I have a speed up, I really should be using it more. But now that the level's kind of opened up, those rocks have been cleared off, hopefully we won't take too much damage. I don't think we'll die. I don't think we'll die, but we will be in a tough spot. Oh, I'm stuck behind a rock. That could have been my disaster right there. I did not notice there was one rock in the top right corner there. Come on, you're dead. Book of Revelations has appeared in the basement. That's a good item. Cube of meat. It's okay enough, I guess. And our health is not looking all that good. We have Unicorn Horn. Please don't tell me that I had Unicorn Horn when I went into the boss fight. Because I could have used that and saved myself a lot of health, probably. I'm not going to use it on... Actually, I am going to use it on this room, because these guys will explode. I didn't want him to explode on me. And, you know, we might as well use Unicorn Horn and get more charges out of it. Already killed one of these ooze guys here. And I'm still looking for keys, because I need to go to the shop. I need to go to the item room. And we're not finding any keys. Nope. Hopefully we can get something out of this floor. Nope. Alright, well, this was an awful floor. There's no way around that. We had nothing from this floor. We had a cube of meat. Boy, that's exactly what we needed. Yeah, this floor was awful. which makes me very concerned about our future. We have plenty of money, but no way to spend it. We have not a lot of damage on individual tiers. We have number 1, so we have a great fire rate, but we don't have the range. We have to be right next to an enemy to do damage, which means we'll take more damage. We haven't been able to really synergize ourselves or the levels that much. On the first level, you know, we had a good little play with the self-sacrifice room, but otherwise, not much is going on for us right now. I haven't seen Missing Page 2 activate at all, which, you know, I picked it up so that it would activate and give us random Necronomicons, but so far it has been completely useless, as Missing Page usually is. And I don't want to take any more damage. I want to have that deal with the devil, but it's looking suspect right now. Theory Jr. should be pretty easy. We shouldn't take damage. Almost have the Unicorn Horn charged. Okay. 2 of these guys should be fine. I shouldn't take damage. Don't take damage. Come on. Yeah. Take out that fire so I don't accidentally dodge into it. It's slow. These guys are definitely slow, especially with the range that we have going on here, but we should be able to take them out. We shouldn't take damage. If it takes a while, it takes a while. I can live with that. Alright. Oh, we got a key, thank Christ. Silkworms shouldn't be a problem. We have the range, we have the rate of fire, we should be able to take them out. This red guy, does he drop a heart when he dies? The red champion here? I think he does. No. I thought he did. What does the red one do then? I don't know. These little Halloween party goers here aren't going to be too much of a problem. Kind of look like candle men, like their faces are made out of wax. Oh, bonies. I'm going to use Unicorn Horn. There's just too many bonies, and bonies are very notorious for getting you hit when you least expect it. So I went the easy route. So sue me. Can't get that red heart, unfortunately. It went over the spikes, but that's okay. Ideally, we don't take any damage for the rest of this floor. Get a deal with the devil, pick up the packs, pick up the flying, pick up brimstone. Gotta be careful with these spitters, because they will spit vertically. Ooh. If I had a bomb, I could get to that pill, but if I had a bomb, I'd probably save it for a tinted rock at this point. I don't have the range to get him unless he stands close to me. I have to kind of rely on Brother Bobby there. Okay. And Brother Bobby's range, actually, now that we look at it, is kind of awful. But it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. These floating heads are, they're very light, so they move around a lot, which is kind of scary when you have to get close to them. But that went okay. I will try to get to the tarot card, maybe find the secret room. Hermit takes us to the shop. Puberty. Let's go to the shop. Bomb. Not worth it. The battery might be worth it, but I think we'll wait and actually use it on a full charge instead of just 2/6 of a charge. If you ever find a battery in the shop, it's usually worth it to wait to pick them up when you have a completely empty spacebar item. We can purchase that right before we go into the boss room. Maybe prevent us from taking a little bit of damage with the deal with that. Picked up another key, nice. I'm anticipating that the boss room is going to be down and to the left here. It's usually far away from your spawn room. And so far, it's kind of impressive that we haven't taken too much damage. I'm going to Unicorn Horn. Come on, I got to kill him. Okay, we killed him. Ooh, that was close. Killed 2 of them and then almost took damage. Okay. These spiders are pushing themselves around. I don't like that. We barely have the range to get them, and that was extremely close. Cube of Meat is indeed deflecting some of these shots, and I am going to go back and buy the battery. I need to get a deal with the devil. We need to get something strong, something powerful, something that will keep us alive through this run. It's a bit of a slow run so far, but there's really not much we can do about that. We're kind of just scrounging right now. Chubb is going to get wrecked with Unicorn Horn. And hey, we deal with the devil. Infested Baby. Not the best item. Pretty good. I like him. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm not entirely excited about it. I was hoping for, you know, Pentagram, Mark, Pact, Flying. But Infested Baby is going to shoot out a lot of flies. So that's extremely nice. We basically have infinite range with him. He'll do a lot of passive damage. Nice. Now, we haven't gone to the item room yet, obviously. Hopefully we get a good item. What am I looking for? Damage would be nice. All stats up would be amazing. What are we likely going to get? A spacebar item. Hey, we got... Okay, so that's Sad Onion. What Sad Onion does is it makes your tear rate either max or double, but we already have max tear rate with number 1. Yeah, so that literally did nothing for us. It was worse than another spacebar item because it did literally nothing. I guess we are going to go up and play the Blood Bank, maybe gamble a little bit because there's honestly nothing else for us to do. We need something, you know, we need to pick up an advantage somewhere. Right now, we don't have it. Oh, hey! Thank you, Missing Page, for paying out with a Necronomicon effect on an empty room. You are wonderful. You're too good to me. And I'm going to gamble a little bit. I don't know what I'm looking for. Bombs. $1. More health so I can continue to gamble. Well, at least thank you for blowing up early. I'm just going to play the Blood Bank and then we're going to leave. Oh, thank you, Missing Page. Yeah. We'll go dump some money into the donation machine. We'll pick up all these hearts. I wish I had some bombs to blow up these mushrooms. Some hearts over here. Oh, getting that would kill me. Pill is puberty, if I remember correctly. Can't get to that. Oh, maybe I'm just gonna go down to the next floor with half a heart. You know what? I'll buy the bomb. Now, what could we spend the bomb on? We could pick up health. You know what? Tinted Rock. Is there a Tinted Rock somewhere? Because I need the health. I need the Spirit Hearts. I need to get more deals with the devil. Right now, we're not doing particularly well. We need something strong, something fast, if we're gonna make it out of this. You know what? I'm just gonna blow up these mushrooms. Magic Mushroom. That is an absolutely fantastic upgrade. In fact, I'm gonna go play the Blood Bank a little bit more. I'm immediately in such a better mood right now because we have a range upgrade. Because of that, we picked up Ivy Bag. I'll play once. Yeah, I'm immediately in a better mood now that that happened. That was 100% luck, but it was also a gamble. I knew that mushrooms could pay out with Magic Mushroom. I was expecting pills, but that's so much better. Health up, damage up, tears up. Tears doesn't really matter, but the speed up, range up. Oh man, it turns this run around so much. It really does. I don't have to worry about like running up to an enemy to actually get in range of them. I can actually hit them from top to bottom of the map. Oh, it's so good. I missed one of the poops. I'll go back for it later. Our range is actually the same as Brother Bobby now, which is kind of sad. Now we still need... And hey, this would be impossible without that Tears Up. We would have to rely entirely on basically infested baby there. Yeah. So what are we looking for on this floor? Don't take damage. Get a deal with the devil. You know, a range upgrade honestly would be okay from a boss room. Our range is still pretty low, but you know, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to badmouth an HP up or damage up or deal with the devil. Gluttony, unfortunately, we can't actually get over to his items. We'd have to fly or get a hangman card, which would let us fly for just one room. Now, I could take damage here. I have to keep moving, never stop, don't backtrack, slow circles around the room, and we took damage because I backtracked. I did the exact same thing that I said never do. So don't do what I do, do what I say. I think that's going to extremely... I should have just used Unicorn Horn if it was charged. I thought we could get through that room though without using it. Hopefully we still get to deal with the devil, but the chances are now significantly lower now that we took red heart damage. Mr. Boom, reusable bomb, buddy. Is there some skulls I could use this on? Yeah. Let's get some skulls. All right. I am going to just stick with the Unicorn Horn though. I like the invincibility, even though I never seem to use it appropriately. I'm gonna use it here. Yeah. I probably could have taken out those bonies, but was it really worth the risk? I don't think so. I'm gonna buy the Spirit Heart as well, mostly for survivability. I think we've already ruined our deal with the devil chances, so I'm not gonna be surprised if we don't get one. But again, the magic mushroom on the last floor will basically compensate almost entirely for not being able to get one on this floor. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I am going to go back and pick up the Mr. Boom, because there were a lot of skulls up in that room clustered together. So Mr. Boom would be able to get like 4 or more skulls with one usage. So I'm realizing now we don't have a lot of health, so being able to freely explode Tinted Rocks is going to be extremely helpful. We don't have any bombs naturally on our own. No Tinted Rocks in here. So I need to stop being as patient as I could be. I'm not going to go with the curse room yet. I'm going to go there later though. And I should have used Mr. Boom. I forgot that it was charged. And there goes our Spirit Heart. Oh, I don't want to backtrack right now. I'll do it later. Now, these guys should be pretty easy to kill. Their bullets are just going to hit the rocks. And we're not going to have to worry about them too much. Tinted Rock? Tinted Rock? Nope. No Tinted Rocks in here. Gurglings are awful. How did I not take damage there? I so walked on that creep. Yeah, Mr. Boom, do your work. This guy, I forgot to really look up his name, but he is awful. I hate him so much. I take Mega Fatty and this guy. Oh, damn it. His stupid, like, earthquake attack. He's the worst boss that's rolled into one. He's Mr. Fatty plus Gertie Jr., which is awful. No deal with the devil. I was not expecting one. Tears down. Range down. Luck up. Our range is actually still pretty good. Our range is still better than it was before we picked up Magic Mushroom. Our tiers are actually still pretty good. That Tears Down didn't do as much damage as I thought it would do to our run. I think we'll still be okay. With Mr. Boom, I'm going to break open those 4 skulls up here, see if we can come across any really nice tarot cards. Nope, just more of those turrets. Alright. I guess... Man, is that really it for this floor? That's it? Alright. Well... I don't think it was really worth it, this floor. Oh man. I can. Oh, I risked it. It was a bad call. But if it had Spirit Hearts, it would have been a good call. So, man, this is awful. Not being able to get to Mom's heart 2 runs in a row is, I don't know if that's reflective of me or just reflective of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth in general, but that would be tremendously bad luck. I'd love to be able to donate to him later, but it's over Spikes, and Spikes will probably kill us. These bonies might kill us, actually. You know what, I'm just gonna let Infested Baby deal with them. He has the range to really knock those guys out without putting us in danger. Careful. Don't let the heads get you cornered. Alright, the key. We have Mr. Boom ready to go. If we find any Tinted Rocks... Oh man, that guy's fast! Is he gonna drop a battery? No? I think sometimes they do drop a battery when they're really quick. This invisible guy... You know what? Mr. Boom. We'll come back when we have another boom charge. Oh man. I wish I had used Mr. Boom on that. That's for damn sure. Oh, these guys. Kill him. They're hemming me in. Creep. Okay. Infested Baby, do your work. Oh, thank God. That room could have very easily been the end of us. Now, I want to... I think I need to open those bridges first before I do anything else, because there's a couple of those battery charges over there, and with those battery charges, I could then immediately just go into that bricked off room from before. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Mr. Boom to start making a bridge here. No, not here. Yeah. Pick up a bomb, a penny, a Eternal Heart, which is extremely useful. We'll be able to pick up a couple of charges on Mr. Boom. Immediately use one for the boss. Immediately use one for that... No, wrong way. Immediately use one for that blocked off room. Hopefully pick up... you know what? I'm not sure if a dice room would appear on the minimap if that was a dice room, but I would totally reroll this run. Because we don't really have all that much going for us right now. This is going to be difficult, but we have a lot of damage. We should be able to knock these guys out pretty quickly. Is he going to explode? Yes, he does. Alright, so let's fulfill the prophecy, make that bridge, and see what is in this this blocked doorway here. I'm curious if it's just going to be a bunch of chests or if it's actually going to be something, you know, useful. Oh, why did I pick up the Eternal Heart? That was so dumb. Okay, you know what? This is actually not bad. So, the bed, if we sleep in it, will give us full health, so we can come back here later if we need full health. And also, if we put a bomb in the carpet here, we get a path immediately to the womb. So we could skip the mom fight, which I think would actually be a very bad idea. I think we should fight the mom fight, pick up an item from the fight, because I don't think mom is going to be terribly difficult. It's these rooms that we're getting which is going to be more difficult than the bosses that we fight. With Mr. Boom, I think we could also have a pretty good chance of surviving. Magician, not worth a key. I'm just gonna use it here actually, because I think there's 2 chubs. Yep, 2 chubs. This is gonna be a little bit difficult, a little bit hairy, but I think it'll be okay. The chubs don't cross the spikes, which is important to know. Chubs will not cross these spikes. We need to cross it though, so we can actually hit it. I mean, Infested Baby will do it eventually, but we're not gonna. I don't have the patience to wait that long. Chub should be dead. We're gonna go to the item room first. I hate for there to be green, they're killing me. And Spider Blood. Spider Bite, slowing effect, should be pretty nice. A nickel so we can at least donate to our shop, and let's see what's inside. Okay, this actually isn't terrible. BFF, your friends rule, so that's bigger orbitals, bigger cube of meat, bigger Infested Baby. I don't think they produce bigger flies. I think that's a separate item, but that's okay. I will donate a couple times, but I wanted to gamble first. And whew, that's it. This run, I don't know. I don't know how this run's going to turn out. We have damage, a bit of damage, but we don't have a lot of health. I could try to find the secret room, and I think I am. It could be in one of 2 locations. It could be here, or it could be down by the shop. And this is the greed fight I was worried about. Don't take damage, because I don't want to lose this Eternal Heart. And with a little bit of extra money, donate and get the store upgrade. Nice! I'll buy the key and then dump the rest of the money in the donation machine. You know what? I'll play 3 cents in the arcade. Hey, a heart is probably worth it. Now, we don't need to worry too much about not having Mr. Boom because there is a battery up by that boss door, so we are going to have a charge. We could skip the mom fight, but I don't think that's worth it. I think we can handle mom. I don't think we're going to take too much damage. Before we leave the floor, though, we would be stupid to not sleep in the bed first. Give ourselves full health. Let's go find mom. Gotta be careful. Gotta dodge. I'm gonna pop Mr. Boom down. Wasn't worth it. I was expecting mom either to come down or for one of the doorways to open. Didn't happen like that, but that's okay. Careful. Whoa! Careful. Good so far. We're halfway done. Ah, there goes using heart. Ooh, almost got hit there. We couldn't have protected that Eternal Heart anyways. That's plus Sen. No, it's Magic Scab. HP plus Luck Up. We couldn't have protected that Eternal Heart anyways because there are no Spirit Hearts left on the floor. We would have lost it. Maybe if we had gone into the curse room, there would have been something there. So it really was a mistake to pick up that Eternal Heart. I just wasn't thinking about it. I was just pressing forward, and, you know, maybe that was the decision that ruined this run. No Tinted Rocks in there. There is a tell for Tinted Rocks in the room. It's hard to see. I will point them out when I see them. So maybe you can see the tell for yourself, and on your own runs be able to identify them more clearly. Dingle rooms, though. If you want to give me as many dingle rooms as possible, I will take it. I don't see any Tinted Rocks here, so we're going to move on. There's Tinted Rocks, and then there's these nodules of blood, which act as mushrooms, and they act as pots on the basement, mushrooms on the caves, skulls on the depths, and here you have these nodules of blood, which can give you certain items. They can give you what is it, the blood clot item, And a few other items, I think, as well. But you also can get just parts from them, is usually what you get. A lot of times they explode, though, so if you have something like... I forgot what the name of the item was. Anything that lets you run over rocks and destroy them, you might want to be careful because you can take damage, I should say. Pin? Yep. Could use Mr. Boom, but Pin is a pretty easy little mini-boss here to fight. If he wants to actually fight me, and I just jump around. There we go. No tinted rock, I don't think. Oh, the poop! I'm really bad at running into these poops. Careful, careful. I hate the teleporting enemies in Rebirth. They always seem to teleport right on top of you, and there's no way you can dodge them. Tinted rocks, no tinted rocks here. Don't hit the poop. I should use Mr. Boom, I guess, try to find some secret rooms. I haven't really been doing that this run because I haven't really felt the need to. We haven't really needed anything out of the secret room. We never needed bombs or keys or pennies. Maybe that's my fault, though. Maybe I really should be using Mr. Boom more frequently and using my bombs more frequently to try to find secret rooms. I need to keep that in mind. I need to adjust not only for the womb and for Rebirth after having played a lot of Wrath of the Lamb, but I need to adjust to this run. Now there is a tinted rock right here. You can see there is a small X on the bottom right of this rock. That is the tinted rock, so we're gonna blow it up. Get a bomb, get a spirit heart. Continue on. Are there tinted rocks here? I don't know, I can't concentrate on the rocks right now when I'm fighting Loki. I'm glancing around and I'm not seeing any. But there could still be one here, just hidden from me. Tinted rock, tinted rock. Nope, I do not see any tinted rocks here. This room is easy to me this 1,000 times out of 1,000. Another Mr. Boom charge. I should have used it, so you know what? It's right here. He moved it! Oh! If there was a room there, I don't know if that would have gotten it now. There is a tinted rock right here in the corner, you can see. A little X on the rock. And we picked up Mr. Mega in the basement and another secret doorway. It's rare that you get them twice in one run, but I don't think we got it twice in this run, did we? And really, Butt Penny is the item we get there? Butt Penny is awful. It is one of the worst items in the game. I would argue that Tiny Planet is better. Now, I don't know what these pills do. I wish I could fly, or could otherwise just destroy all the rocks in the room. Because right now, I don't think I can risk using my last bomb for some pills that might not do anything. I suppose I could use Mr. Boom, but I kind of still feel like trying to find some secret rooms with Mr. Boom. And also letting him, using him to explode tinted rocks is a little bit more worthwhile. A little bit of damage there. That's too bad. No tinted rocks here. Okay. I mean, I'm happy that we found 2 tinted rocks on this floor so far. They're hard to see, and they're giving us a chance, you know? Maybe we can get a deal with the devil on this floor still. I don't think red heart damage is the only criteria. I think it's just the biggest criteria. But maybe we can get a deal with the devil on the mom's heart fight and go to Sheol without having to actually unlock it properly. I mean, there is actually a way that you can go all the way down to Sheol or the cathedral without actually having to even kill Mom's foot for the first time. On your first run of the game, where it normally stops at Mom's foot, if you find, I think exactly what we found a room that had a floor, a carpet in the middle of it, and when we blew up the carpet, it contained a passage to the womb. We could have skipped the Mom's foot fight and beat Mom's heart before the foot. And if we were lucky and got to deal with the devil, then we could have gone straight to Sheol. Because on the Mom's Womb fight, when you defeat the boss, you don't go to... I'm going to use Mr. Boom here, hopefully get a tarot card. Nope, just more of those guys. On Mom's Womb, in the womb on Mom's Heart fight, when you defeat Mom's Heart and you get to deal with the devil, it just takes you down to Sheol. This room is easy, half of a boom charge, no tinted rocks. No tinted rocks. So we're just going to fight the boss, which is Death. Death is a difficult boss, but I don't think we'll take damage. I think we'll be okay. Just gotta dodge out of the way of the size, which means just really just kind of going 90 degrees and avoiding them. When there's 2 sides, the sides will follow you, but when there's only 4 sides, they will just fly at you and then fly off the screen. So we picked up another cube of meat, so we actually have a little bit more damage. I would have honestly rather had an HP up from a regular boss, but what you gonna do? Alright, we're on the Utero 2. Really? I guess you don't have to unlock the Utero like you have to unlock the womb. Not the womb. Unlock Cellar, Catacombs, and the Necropolis. Still looking for tinted rocks, not finding any. There might be some here, we'll have to check in a moment. Mr. Boom. Wow, Mr. Boom actually hit me. I was not expecting that. I can see forever means that we'll have access to the secret rooms, both of them, on this floor, so I'm going to try to find them. There's one. Don't hit the poop. And I will gamble here. Why not, right? Extra heart. If we take damage, we can come back and refill ourselves a little bit. Ringworm, not a very good item, so I'm just not going to take it. It just makes your shots curve on a path when you shoot them, and I'd rather just shoot straight right now. It's fun to get on some runs, but I don't know, I think I'd just rather not have to worry about it on this run. We're not doing terribly well. We have some good damage, we have some good familiars, but I'd rather just have it a little bit easy for this run. Yeah, I'll use a bomb on Chubb. Chubb. No, this is Chubb. Pretty easy, and we get Mr. Boom Charge. Can't actually exit through the secret door though. That's weird. Keep trying to explore, find the boss room. Is there any tinted rocks here? Not in the center, and since I can't get to anything else, I'm not even going to look at the sides. Well, there goes the deal with the devil chance, most likely, and there is, why we have that heart in this room here. Still can't go through there? I guess I have to explode it again for some reason. I don't want to do that. We have the, I can see forever. Why can't we just, go straight into the room? I don't know. Ooh. Teleporting enemies that just teleport right in your face. Pin. Didn't kill the first pin. I'm surprised Mr. Boom doesn't kill a pin. But maybe I'm just used to Wrath of the Lamb. Fly. Infested baby only lets you have one infested baby fly, so the fly has to actually go out and kill an enemy for you to make another fly infested baby. See, fly, and that fly is just hanging around. Infested baby's not doing garbage until the fly actually lands on its target. This room could be a little tricky, but as long as we keep our distance, we should be fine. This room could be a little tricky. Holy crap. Yeah, let's never have a room like this ever again. Jeez. It's the holes in the floor that do it, because you can easily get trapped with nowhere to go. Black heart, which is nice, and let's just fight the boss. Let's see if this is going to be the end of the run, or if we're going to have a little bit of continuation here. Mom's shots are pretty easy to avoid. You, Mr. Boom. That's actually so it's actually a little bit difficult with the slowing effect on Mom's Heart, because when the slowing wears off, you have 2 sets of bullets coming right at you. Brimstone, just dodge it in a circle, and no deal with the devil. So I guess that's going to be it for this run. We've beaten Mom's Heart for the first time. We've unlocked an item, and 9 more times to go before we can reliably go to Satan or Isaac boss fights. And with that, we've unlocked Lost Baby and Eden. Eden's an interesting character. You start with random attributes. You start with 2 game items and random amount of health, speed, damage, and I think tears and shot speed as well. And you can only play Eden when you defeat Mom's Heart. You earn Eden tokens for each win, which lets you play Eden. So that's going to be it for this run. Thank you for watching. A little bit disappointed that we were not able to go to Sheol, but we'll just have to save that for next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.